Jade Princess.
Violet was right.
If we can get on board, maybe we can find Lisa.
We're not exactly going to blend in.
We're just going to have to try. Come on, come on.
How's it coming?
Pretty good. I appreciate you letting me use the garage today, Sparks.
Hey, you're welcome here anytime, you know that.
A lot of places are closing early today.
Well, I've got nothing better to do. Besides, I miss having you around.
Yeah, I've been too busy working construction.
Shouldn't you be home? It's the first holiday you three kids have had together in a long time.
Yeah. But with Mark's wife dying, I don't think any of us feel much like celebrating.
Yeah, that's a real shame. Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah, I need to talk to Mike.
There he is.
Thanks.
Well, we do not know what dessert course is going to be because Rosa is taking a course. Never mind. Oh, I wish the kids could be here. I wish Craig and Sierra could be here and Bianca too, but I'm not a greedy guts, not at Thanksgiving. I'm just glad that you're here, darling. And Luciano. Lily.
Hmm?
I feel we're in different time zones.
Not really.
Well, I hope you were thinking about something pleasant, at least.
I was thinking about Diego.
As the World Turns. Brought to you today by new Ultra Charmin. The softest thing next to your skin. The strongest it's ever been.
Nicky has just discovered a new way to park and dry his cars with Charmin Ultra. It's as soft as facial tissue. And it's the strongest one, too. As you can see, the competition is all washed up. It's the perfect combination of softness and strength. Charmin Ultra.
Ross announces the biggest, the best, the most incredible after Thanksgiving sale ever. Exploding with savings on sweaters. Some of the top brands just $9.99. Brand name jog sets only $19.99. Leather jackets an incredible $69.99. A huge assortment of sweaters, shirts, and tops for just $9.99. Save up to 70% throughout the store. Friday, Saturday, Sunday only. Doors open 8 a.m. Friday.
Gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
A mother's hands have the power to comfort and soothe. With Vicks Vapor Rub, they even have the power to help relieve a cold. Just massage some into your child's neck and chest. Our medicated vapors are released by your touch, and these ease congestion, reduce coughing, and make breathing easier. All it takes is a mother's touch and Vicks Vapor Rub. One powerful combination. Vicks Vapor Rub, cold relief in the palm of your hand.
You've been thinking a lot about Diego lately.
Mm-hmm.
You still enjoying yourself with him?
More and more.
Well, Cal called me. He called me yesterday. Talk about Diego, as a matter of fact.
Diego is a wonderful man.
Yes, he is. He's tall and dark and handsome.
Yes. Intelligent, sensitive.
Mm-hmm. Very sensitive. But,
But?
But?
No buts.
No buts. Good heavens, I didn't know that God created an animal like that.
Well, I am glad that you think he's okay.
think he's okay. Oh, darling, he certainly is besotted with you.
Besotted.
Besotted, you know what that means. Madly, insanely, drunkenly smitten with you.
So you don't have any problems with me getting involved with him?
What, dear?
Oh, you know, it's just that I've made so many mistakes in my past, I don't want to repeat them, that's all.
Do you feel that you're going to be making a mistake?
I don't know. Oh, you know, this is so ridiculous. Diego is a wonderful man. He always puts me first. You know what I have to do? I just have to stop questioning everything and just go with the flow. That's all.
Dear, if they are just idle questions, but...
I'm going to go for it. No matter what Mike says.
What is it you want, Diego?
We need to talk, Mike.
About?
Lily.
Sorry.
I want to know what you told her.
I told her everything.
I think you mean your version of everything.
I know what I know.
Fine. And I suppose she was grateful for this information.
She was aware. Unfortunately, she cares about you, which allows you to play with her head. And I don't like it.
Why do you think I'd want to hurt her, Mike?
Because I know what she needs, and it's not you.
That's your opinion.
That is my observation. You lack consistency in your storytelling, Diego. But the truth will come out, and this whole town will know what a fraud you are.
She didn't believe you, did she? You're wrong, Mike. You're wrong about me, and she knows it.
You lied to her, Diego. You lied one time. I'm sure you'll lie again. It's my guess that your whole life is a lie.
Think about me what you'd like. But I'd never harm Lily.
And you damn well better not. Well, I don't know your angle, but I will find out. And so will Lily. And then it will be adios, Diego.
We'll see.
Hey, do you need help?
Well, look at that. You took my advice. You came to Sparky's.
Sure.
How's your car?
Well, from what I see, it's better than yours.
You scared the dickens out of me.
I'm sorry.
I just didn't expect anyone to be up this late.
Just your restless fiancé. So where were you going?
The lights on shore, they look so inviting. And would you like to come along?
I don't think so, no.
Oh, okay, I'll see you.
Eliza, it's much too late for this.
How much longer are you going to give him? Leave her to me. Just keep an eye on the American lady.
Have you decided what you're going to do with him?
Not yet, but I can tell you this much. Mrs. Grimaldi won't be making it to the next port of call.
I could do things to avoid accidents during the day, but then overnight, well, that was another story. I used regular thick pads and still had accidents.
Well, Ultrathin Always taught me better.
Protection isn't about thick.
Compared to leading thick maxis, Always Ultra locks away 3 times the normal amount of moisture because Ultra's super absorbent core traps moisture better to help give you better protection.
Ultra's this thin, but it protects better.
Always Ultra Thin with wings. Cleaner, drier, protects even better.
Does your tissue stop wetness or spread it?
She sneezes right through that tissue and it gets all over her hand. It gets on Jane's hands, gets on Sandy's, then Deborah's hand, then Marcy's hand.
Introducing Puffs Advanced Extra Strength, a revolutionary new tissue that keeps hands drier than regular tissue, and Ultras.
This is thicker.
Puffs Advanced is 60% thicker than regular tissue.
But it's still really soft. Anything to keep your hands drier, it's this. I think we found something here.
New Puffs Advanced Extra Strength, the best ones to protect your loved ones.
Start counting.
You're just 14 days away from healthier, shinier hair. That's the promise of Pantene Pro V. You've brushed and blown away the shine. Now in just 14 days, you can start to bring it back. Healthy, shiny, strong hair.
Pantene's the first ever root-penetrating pro vitamin formula. Root to tip, it improves the entire length of your hair, actually keeping it strong.
In just 14 days. You'll see. The more you use it, the better it gets.
Pantene Pro V, for hair so healthy it shines.
Count on it.
Jenga.
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 Warning, there is only one.
Hey, Santa, I've so much to do. One thing you don't have to do is worry about tires, because Sears is putting all tires on sale through Saturday. Save on all the top brands.
Come see the merry side of Sears.
It's an unforgettable network premiere. Julia Roberts,
Everyone I've told about the brief is dead.
Oscar winner Denzel Washington, and John Lithgow, The Pelican Brief, CBS tonight.
So you haven't seen her then at all? Oh, yes.
Danny's still not back?
No. Kim's been calling her friends. Any leads?
No.
Oh, I know. You're absolutely right. Yes, yes. Well, you enjoy the day, too. Okay. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Oh, nuts. Nobody's seen her. What about you?
No, I checked Oakdale Latin. That was a big waste of time.
What about, did you talk to Margot?
No, she wasn't at the station, neither was Hal, but I left Danny's photo.
Nicky called. Danny was not at the boathouse. Honey, this is really getting serious. I know you're worried, but Danny is a very smart girl.
Yeah, well, smart girls sometimes do dumb things, Mom. You know that.
That is for the stuffing.
Hey, we're here.
Wide, Margot, Tom. Well, come over here and let me give you a partially good hug. Where are the boys?
Thanksgiving, Graham.
Ooh. Where are the boys?
What boys?
Oh.
They're outside.
Enjoy the silence. Where are all your little helpers?
Oh, Hal. Christopher went down to the store for the cinnamon, and
Yeah, the kids aren't here.
Oh.
So I suppose we're gonna have to tell them.
Tell us what?
Danny's run away.
What? I thought she was so happy here.
Oh, please. It's a long story.
Well, how long's she been missing?
Well, she didn't come down to breakfast, so we don't know whether she left last night or early this morning.
She packed her bag. Most of her things are gone.
Well, maybe she's over at Susan's, huh?
No, we've checked there already.
Well, you've certainly checked with all her friends, right?
Yes, everybody I could think of. Bob's been to her school. Nicky checked the boathouse. I went to the mall. Well, now, I know that you're worried, but I have faith in Danny. Mom, I don't understand it. You were as worried as Bob and I were. Yes, that's true, but as I say, I have faith in Danny. When she thinks things over, then she will come back home.
Well, what about Ryder? Maybe he knows something.
He doesn't have any idea either.
Speaking of which, where is he?
I don't know. I suppose he's upstairs. Just a minute. Ryder! Ryder! Oh, that's funny. He certainly wouldn't leave.
Well, when was the last time you saw him?
Before I left the mall. Mom, do you have any idea where Ryder is?
He's not here.
Maybe he's at Sparky's.
No. He came home from Sparky's when we told him that Danny was missing.
I don't need this.
Now, all of you, just calm down. Ryder is the last person you need to worry about.
Mom, Ryder's supposed to be in this house every second that he's not at work. No exceptions. Oh, this is great. Where the hell is he?
Bravo bus lines 1240 departure for Chicago is now boarding at gate.
Hey, that's us.
You know, I don't know about this.
You said you want to get out of Oakdale.
Yeah, I do.
Well, if you're gonna crash with me and my friends, you better come now, because I'm catching that bus. Are you coming or not?
Yeah, I just want to think a little more.
Well, think about this. You're miserable here. Your best friend stole your boyfriend. Are you a masochist or what?
Well, you know, I could always take the next bus.
Suit yourself. But if you go later, who are you gonna stay with when you get there? You got money?
I have a little.
A little goes nowhere fast in Chicago. You're gonna need to know people who know the ropes.
Well, are you sure this guy you're talking about isn't gonna mind if you show up with me?
Nah, he's used to helping out kids like us. So what's the problem? Let's go.
I can't let you go.
Ryder!
Hey, leave her alone!
You leave her alone. Who is this?
It's a friend.
Yeah, right.
You coming or not?
Not, so get out of here.
Fine. I'm out of here.
How did you know I was here?
I figured you were either here or the train station. Danny, look. I can't let you go.
Mike was awfully intense the other day. Was that about Diego personally?
Well, ever since Damien died, Mike has been very concerned about Luke and me. It's been very sweet, but...
Mike doesn't like you and Diego together.
He thinks that Diego is being dishonest.
About what?
It was really just a misunderstanding.
But darling, you're in the middle of this.
He saw something. He thinks he saw something.
What did he see?
He saw
what?
Diego with another woman.
Oh.
He saw them very late, one night.
Well, possibly it could have just been another physiotherapist. Unless, of course, they were in a motel room.
No, no,
no.
it wasn't anything
Okay.
like that. But he was kissing her.
Oh, that? Yeah?
But he told me about this woman, Diego, before Mike did.
He told you before Mike
Yes.
told you?
This is a woman that he dated in the past from Spain.
I see, and she's come all the way to the States to see him?
He borrowed money from her a long time ago. He never paid her back.
She's come all the way to the States to collect it?
He felt badly about it, that he didn't pay her.
Great investment for her.
But he did pay her back when she was here, and now she's gone.
Oh.
I hope.
Well, darling, we all make mistakes on every
That's
side
what I
of
was
the ocean.
saying. I was saying the same thing, but
All
now he
right.
feels unworthy.
Uh-huh. Well, we can try to make him feel a little better if you'd like that. You want to invite him to dinner tomorrow night? Okay?
You wouldn't mind?
I don't mind at all. He'll just can get to know me better. I'll be on my good behavior. He can grill me. The way I grilled him. I'm not afraid. I'm not perfection either.
You're not?
No, revelation. Hey, if you want to, call him.
So what can I do for you?
Nothing. It's just that ever since my car broke down, I've been nervous. And I think, what about if I have another problem and a good-looking mechanic doesn't show up?
Oh, good looking. So now, if I was in your situation, I think I would take what I could get.
You know, I'm thinking that maybe I should learn something about engines. So can you tell me what are you doing right now?
Well, I was about to adjust the manifold here.
You're good at this, I can tell.
I like working with my hands. So you never said how long you planned on staying in town?
I'm not sure. All I know is Oakdale is looking good to me.
I have been off the Nicotrol patch for 1 month. Using the Nicotrol patch, there was only the one dosage. And that made it very simple to use. You didn't have to worry about different phases and different steps that you had to go through.
New Nicotrol, with the shortest quitting plan, only 6 weeks. Nothing has been proven to work better. And Nicotrol helps control cravings, so you can quit.
I didn't stop. I've quit. And to stop is momentarily. To quit is for good. And that's what I've done.
Look for the red I Quit check. 6 weeks, 1 step. Take control with Nicotrol.
Think about this. A hair color that's a cream. A nurturing cream rich in moisture. Excellence doesn't drip, it even protects, and it really covers gray. Does your hair color do all that?
Excellence Cream by L'Oreal.
Think about it.
I love eggs from my head down to my legs.
Heard the latest news about eggs and cholesterol? Look for this ad in these magazines.
Ooh, you gotta love it, the incredible edible egg.
Sometimes the road of life can be a bumpy one. That's why there's Corel. Beautiful enough for every meal and durable enough for every day. Beautifully durable Corel, designed for living.
How did I get my kids hooked on the classics? I gave them a good kerplunk, the game. Plunked down the fun. Chuckled as their marbles came tumbling down. Yeah, I gave it to them. Just like my parents did me. But I'm okay.
Kerplunk, a Tyco classic game. Fun lasts forever.
Threatened by their love.
I can't afford to wait anymore.
Determined to keep them apart.
I want to be artificially inseminated.
Annie's getting desperate.
My marriage won't make it if you don't help me get pregnant.
And she's running out of time.
Right now is the perfect time for me to conceive. I want to have the procedure done today.
On Guiding Light.
And at Hoboken Eddie's in New Jersey, I know there's more to this morning.
So what about Oakdale looks so good?
You ask a lot of questions.
Well, if you want to get to know someone.
And you want to get to know me.
Just like you want to get to know me.
Really? You think so?
Well, there are a lot of other garages in town. You didn't have to come here. Maybe you could hand me the crescent wrench.
Sure. Mike, are you sure you don't want this one? I mean, it's prettier, I think.
Actually, that's the one I need. It's prettier.
Yes.
So, Pilar, when you're not playing helpless, what is it that you do?
Oh, Mike, why don't you guess?
Okay. Let's see, with skin like that, I'd say you sell cosmetics.
No.
No. Okay, you're a writer. You're a writer. You're gonna write a book for an Oakdale, traveling in Oakdale. Yes, that's it. Where to stay, best restaurants, three best
wrong
garages.
Again, Mike.
Wrong again.
Wrong.
Oh, I know. You're an actress.
I'm an actress.
Yes, you're an actress.
All
yes,
right.
you're gonna do a movie on a race car driver, talented race car driver, and you're gonna be the girlfriend. So you're researching the role right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would I be doing research with the driver who comes in second?
Well,
time's up. I have to go, so I guess I see you.
Well, I didn't get to ask you all the questions.
Then you must win the race.
Beat Domingo.
Right. And then I'm gonna give you my number like I promised, and maybe you get the answer to all of your questions. Cool?
Mm.
There it is. Hello?
Diego, you sound out of breath.
Oh, Lily, hi. Hi, I was, just practicing Tai Chi. What's up?
I was just thinking about you.
Oh, good thoughts, I hope.
Very good thoughts. I was wondering what you're doing tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I was just wondering if you'd like to,
You thought maybe I'd like to what?
You know, on second thought, this is probably something I should do in person. May I come over now?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Oh. Unless you'd rather I met you somewhere, would you?
No, I'd like to come over to your place. Diego?
I'm just picking my jaw up off the floor.
Why?
Well, because the last time I invited you over, Lily, you said that you had...
I've changed my mind.
You have? You have?
I think we've wasted enough time, Diego, and I don't want to waste any more. I'll explain it when I see you in person.
Fine.
I'll see you soon.
I'll be waiting.
we've got the stuffing, and we've got the pies, and everything all ready to go.
Any news from Danny?
No, but I'm sure there will be soon.
Hey, what smells so good?
That's me.
It's the malt. Oh, you too. And the malt cider. It's over there on the stove. Help yourselves.
Where's Ryder?
He's going to join us a little bit. Yeah, right now, he's doing a project of his own.
Grandma, what do you want us to do?
Well, now, I have the pumpkin here in the dish, and we need to add the seasoning, the cinnamon, and the ginger. Would you supervise things, Nikki, please?
Sure.
I have filling for 10 pies, and the recipe is for 2.
I will just multiply everything by 5. How's that?
That should work.
Okay. Adam, why don't you go with Christopher and help with the stuffing, and Jennifer and Will help me with this.
Okay. That's a good idea because they're both very good choppers, and both of you know how to handle sharp knives carefully.
Yes. I got the celery. Oh, man, I get the onion.
See, if you were my kid, you'd have called the celery first.
Mom, is there something that you haven't told us about Ryder? Only that you all are being very hard on that boy.
Oh, come on, Mom.
Bob, you've forgotten what he's been through. Yes, he's made some bad choices, but he's a very fine young man, and he's trying hard to do the right thing, and he would like to be trusted.
Well, trust is something you earn, Mom.
Perhaps if you talked to him more and judged him less.
Look, Mom, if you know anything about where Ryder might be, would you please tell us now?
All right. He thought Danny might have gone to the bus station.
The bus station? You mean...
And he went after her? Oh, this is terrific.
He thought if he could find her, he would be able to persuade her to come back.
Oh, or make everything worse.
But Danny's gone wild, and Ryder is the reason.
Just keep your voices down. There's no use getting the children upset.
Mom, I wish you told us this before now. I know you meant well, but you made a terrible mistake.
Because I trust that boy and you don't?
Mom, he is under house arrest. That is a fact that we have to live with.
The judge made a mistake. That's the only fact I know.
Whether the judge made a mistake or not, it's the
I'm
law.
disappointed in you. You know that Ryder was innocent of those charges, and nobody has stood up for him or fought this.
We've appealed the judge's decision. What more can we do?
I guarantee you, if either of you boys had been under this kind of an injustice, your father and I would never have stood for it. Now, Ryder helped Danny get away from a boy who obviously had ulterior motives. And how has he been treated? Like a common criminal, so don't you lecture me.
Whatever you say, Mom.
Oh. Coming. There. Oh, yes. Well, I'm really glad... Oh, no. No, what are you doing here? Not now.
Well, I am here. You cannot get rid of me so easily, okay?
You're changing so much day by day.
Looking to put in a new kitchen? Check out Play School's Cook and Play Kitchen Center.
Let's get cooking.
It unfolds to reveal top-of-the-line appliances and custom built-ins, and all folds away till next time.
Your child has a fever, and you have to take her temperature where? But a Braun Thermoscan instant thermometer takes the temperature here in just 1 second. Safely, accurately. Your whole family will love it. Braun Thermoscan.
How would you feel about a hair color that's actually good for your hair? Natural Instincts by Clairol. Natural Instincts is the first hair color with a rare blend of natural ingredients. Aloe, chamomile, ginseng. And Natural Instincts actually leaves your hair better conditioned than before you colored it. Natural Instincts by Clairol.
continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Welcome home to a special CBS Thanksgiving celebration. Winner of 8 Academy Awards, a timeless classic.
You've got to learn to behave like a duchess.
Starring Audrey Hepburn and Rex Harrison.
How do you do?
In an unforgettable event. My Fair Lady, CBS Thanksgiving at a special time.
Their families were lost for decades.
I always hoped I had sisters.
But now they're going to be reunited just in time for Thanksgiving. Home for the holidays on the next Gordon Elliott Show.
See it today at 2 on KCBS LA Channel 2. An accused child molester is running this church school. Find out what's happening in God's name. Paul Dandridge reports. Plus, he's been married for 13 years, gives millions to charity. Is Denzel Washington the nicest guy in Hollywood? Tonight at 11 on Channel 2 News.
Come to the holiday fabric sale at Hancock Fabric Warehouse and save 20 to 70% on select fabrics, patterns, decorations, and more. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Hancock Fabric Warehouse.
Thanksgiving is coming, and everyone's busy preparing for a great feast, especially everyone at Hughes Family Markets. They're creating irresistible prepared foods and party platters. Hughes is stocked with the freshest in-season produce. They have a wonderful selection of delicious holiday meats. There's festive decorations and sweet family treats. And with a minimum purchase of only $50, you can get a delicious Thanksgiving turkey free for the feast you've been waiting all year for.
Depend on Hughes.
Welcome home to Channel 2 News.
CBS.
No, I mean it. You have got to go. Lily is coming over here in a little bit, and she cannot find you here.
What is this? Oh, no. I bought your favorite.
No, I don't have time for this right now. You...
Make time, because I'm serious. I've looked the other way for the last time.
Look, meaning what?
Meaning I'm not gonna be part of your schemes anymore.
Look, I told you that from now on.
You know, your promises don't mean a thing.
This is different.
How?
I have Lily now. Well, at least I will have Lily if you would go.
You know, you're fooling yourself so much. Because somebody's gonna put the pieces together and it's gonna realize who you are. Don't you get it?
Diego Santana is who I am. I have changed, or can't you see that?
If you really, really mean it, I swear, I'd be happy for you.
I do mean it. I am starting over.
So start over somewhere else.
I can't.
Why not?
Because of Lily. Look, I need her. I love her.
Well, I don't know what to say. After all this time, and so many other women, why this Lily? Why this one?
I don't know. Why does anyone fall in love with another person? Look, I don't know what to tell you. Look, from the first moment I met her, she just grabbed my heart and wouldn't let go. And I know it sounds crazy, but I honestly have never felt like this before.
Well, I believe you. I do, because I have never heard you talk this way.
Great. Now go.
No. I will leave, but in a minute. I mean, if you really think you can have a new start here, tell me, why can't I?
Because if the both of us stay, then someone will catch on. And why would you want to stay here anyway? This isn't even your kind of town.
Well, maybe you're not the only one who's changed. Maybe I see something here I like.
Such as? No, really, I would like to know what it is you find in Oakdale that's so fascinating.
You know what, Ryder? What are you doing here? You don't care about me.
Danny, you're wrong. I care a lot.
Oh, right. You telling me to get out of your life. That really makes me feel cared for.
I was steamed, all right? It's just that you have this thing about saying and doing things without thinking, and then people get hurt.
Well, I've been hurt too, okay? Like you wouldn't believe. Can you please just give this a rest, maybe?
All right, well, running away is not the answer.
It is for me. What are you doing here?
Well, remember we were talking about traveling and going places? Well, I remember you saying that you just wanted to hop on a bus and just go anywhere.
Yeah, I remember you saying the same thing. And then, of course, that was before you decided
to not go to South Beach. I know. Look, I know you're bummed out about this whole thing, all right? Especially after Aunt Kim was chewing you out, and then I start ragging on you.
God, please, come on. That is so totally unimportant.
You're right.
Now, all right?
That's why I think you're nuts for cutting out. Look, if I'm responsible for putting these ideas in your head,
No,
I'm sorry.
you're not responsible for putting anything in my head that wasn't already there, all right? I'd like to travel.
All right, so why now?
Why not now? It's not like anyone wants me around.
Danny, you're so wrong.
Ryder, Nikki hates me. Okay, Kim and Bob want to ship me off to Finland.
Yeah, but that's not, it's not definite, is it?
They're totally gonna boot me out, Ryder. I mean, why give them the satisfaction of getting me out right now? Why hang around and wait for that, you know?
You get everything we need?
Yes. Right here.
Then let's get back on the ship.
I don't know what it is about that American lady. Something makes me nervous.
I told you, leave her to me.
Are you sure she doesn't suspect anything?
Even if she does, what is she going to do? If Martin can't bring her to her senses, then we'll do it. Either way, she'll drop like a stone.
You heard me?
I don't think so.
John, I'm scared.
Yeah, and I'm not.
What are we gonna do? Do you think they were serious? Do you think that they're gonna throw Lisa overboard?
They sure sounded serious.
So what are we gonna do?
We're gonna get her off the damn boat. Come on, let's go.
Forget the tourist brochures. These islands are not tropical paradises when it comes to security. And this port is particularly dangerous.
Really?
Now, if it was daylight, I'd say fine, go and explore, but Lisa, at this time of night?
Well, I thought you were the one who just loved adventure. Now, I just thought I'd go ashore and sort of, soak up the local ambience and experience the sights, the smells.
Lisa, it's no place for a woman.
You come along and protect me. Come on, it'll be fun.
I absolutely forbid it.
You forbid it? Oh, please, it's one thing for you to be concerned about my well-being, but you're not my lord and master. You're getting off this boat.
You're not going anywhere.
Heartburn facts from the American College of Gastroenterology.
Heartburn was ruining my life. I gave up spicy foods, tried different medicines. Nothing got rid of my heartburn completely. Was something really wrong? Was there nothing I could do?
If you have heartburn 2 or more times a week or don't get complete relief on your medicine, you may have something more serious, acid reflux disease. Call 1-800-HRT-BURN for free information. Then see your doctor.
It was more serious than heartburn. With the doctor's help, I finally got complete relief. I haven't felt this good in years.
I have a VTech learning pad. I know lots of numbers. And counting super high is such a cinch. I can spell and read all kinds of words on a VTech learning pad.
Welcome to the amusement park.
I can draw on my TV. Look, this is me. This is my brain.
The Learning Pad, new from VTech, designed to develop minds.
Introducing new Arid Ultra Clear Spray. Unlike powdery antiperspirant sprays, new Arid sprays on clear, clean, double-X protection against wetness and odor. New Arid Ultra Clear Spray.
It's the best gift that I've ever bought.
It's exciting.
What is that smell?
Welcome to Earth.
It's a video for everyone.
Independence Day. Buy it for your family. Now on video.
Well, I get this cold. Not a sniffle, not a you'll feel better in the morning cold. This one's a doozy. Congestion, unbelievable. I really needed something powerful. So I found new Tylenol Cold Severe Congestion. 3 maximum strength medicines and a full dose of Tylenol pain reliever. That's tough. It works so well on my horrible congestion. I'm once again Mommy, finder of all lost things.
New Tylenol Cold Severe Congestion. Tougher than your toughest cold.
Hi. Hi, Mike. Fancy meeting you here. What can I do for you?
Actually, I'm looking for Lily.
You just missed her. Do you want me to give her a message?
No, thanks. It's fine. You know what? Yes, on second thought, why don't you leave her a message? Tell her that she was right.
She was right.
Yep, tell her about, me needing to get a life, and I'm gonna lay off. Okay?
Okay. I can tell her that.
Yeah, she'll know exactly what you mean.
Okay.
Okay?
Mike, since you are here, Lily told me that you've got some serious reservations about Diego Santana.
Oh, she did tell you.
Oh, yeah. You've been kind to her. And it's been a difficult year, and you've been her friend, and she appreciates that, and so do I. But she is taken with Diego.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it be good after this difficult year that she's been through if she could, if he could make her smile, if he could make her happy?
I don't mind that. I want her to be happy.
Well,
I just
then
don't
why don't
think
you just let it be and just give it a try? And I will give her your message.
Thank you.
And, Mike, you keep your side of the bargain, right? Lay off.
Oh, I will. But you should know that I'm not the only one who sees through this guy.
Well? Wait. You haven't met someone here in Oakdale, have you?
Perhaps.
Don't play games with me. Have you met someone you're interested in?
Listen, you want to stay here, right? I want to stay too. And as long as I am here, I'm not going to say anything to anyone about Umberto. Okay, and I think you can trust me. Diego?
Can I?
Of course, I would never do anything to hurt you. You know that.
Well, it looks like we're at an impasse. I think it would be best if you left town, and you think I should. But obviously that's not going to happen. So, here's the deal. You don't know me. Not even as Diego. To you, I am a total stranger.
That is what you want. Fine.
Thank you.
Now a glass of wine before I go?
With hemorrhoids, sitting can be torture. But Hemorrhoid relieves awful burn and itch and shrinks swelling. And unlike Preparation H, Hemorrhoid has a pain reliever. It's complete enough to tame the toughest seat. Only Hemorrhoid is this complete.
How does the almond get into Hershey's Kisses with almonds? Little Hershey's Kisses with almonds. Big chocolate taste.
I love eggs from my head down to my legs. Scrambled or fried with my family or the guys. I love eggs. Breakfast on the road or anywhere at all. Ooh, how I love eggs.
Heard the latest news about eggs and cholesterol? Look for this ad in these magazines.
Ooh, you gotta love it. The incredible edible egg. I love eggs.
Hey, Santa, I've so much to do. One thing you don't have to do is worry about tires, because Sears is putting all tires on sale through Saturday. Save on all the top brands. Come see the merry side of Sears.
You're changing so much day by day. I watch you smile, I watch you play, imagining the things you do and where your dreams will take you.
When kids get outdoors, they just want to do everything, no matter how old they are. But Play School takes all the big kid activities and reinvents them, so little kids can do them too.
Time goes on, you're always there, giving them your best. Play School.
With hemorrhoids, sitting can be torture. But Hemorrhoid has a maximum strength ingredient to shrink swelling. Anusol doesn't. Hemorrhoid stops pain and relieves burn and itch. It's complete enough to tame the toughest seat. Only Hemorrhoid is this complete.
He's got 3. I can't do
again.
Keep your hands off that pie. I mean it. Keep your hands off the pie. I see you already. I see you getting ready to stick your face in it.
Pies are coming.
Thank you, children, for all your good work.
Don't you
So
all these pies have to go to the shelter?
No, darling, I will keep a couple of them for us.
Good. So, you and Adam want to go up and play?
No. We're going to go outside and play football. Yeah.
Fine. Be that way.
You forgetting something, guys?
Want to come up with us?
Duh, your coats.
And the $5 you owe me.
Hey. You want to come up and just play with us? Okay.
Honey, come here.
Have fun.
So what are we going to do about Ryder?
Well, I know what we should do.
Report him. There's the phone.
Why do I always have to be the heavy? All right.
Come, sit down, have some coffee and pie. I have to be sure they taste good before I take them over to the shelter.
Well, I'm an excellent taster. I guess I could try one.
Danny, nobody wants to kick you out of the house.
Yes, they do, Ryder. Kim does. And Bob does too, both of them.
Why would you think that?
You didn't hear what I heard, okay? I heard Kim talking to my mom and telling her that to take me back to Finland.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
Well, it's not the worst thing in the world living with your mom. I hear she's pretty cool.
She's okay.
Well, the way I see it, I got a stake in you getting your act together.
You have a stake in me?
Yeah.
Great.
See, I didn't pull that creep off you so you could throw your life away. If you go to Chicago, that's exactly what you're going to be doing.
Not necessarily.
Danny, come on. Have you thought this thing through? Be honest. You're dreaming about being on your own. That's exciting and all, but in reality, it's a lot different, you know? I mean, you hear about these kids living in these big cities. They're just targets to the low lifes and crooks, you know, just waiting to take advantage of them. Do you even have any money?
I have a little.
Enough to find a clean place to live? Enough for some food before you get a job? I mean, what about school? You think you can swing having a job and school at the same time?
You're just talking about the negative parts of this.
That's all I see, is just negative stuff. Danny, you're too smart to do something this off the wall. Look, every kid wants to get out of the house at some point, but it's got to be planned, you know? You have to be prepared. And you want to go to school, right? I know that. Do you really think that this is the best move for you now? Huh? Come on, just come home with me. Talk to Aunt Kim and Bob. If you think you're still ready to go out on your own, then they'll help you. Meanwhile, everybody's real worried about you.
He's right, you know. We want you to come back, Danny.
Uncle Bob, how'd you find us?
Doesn't matter. What do you say we all go home?
What would you call a carpet store with more colors and styles of DuPont Stainmaster carpet? More expert advice and personal service. More than 750 locations across North America. Now, what if that carpet store gave you less to worry about with one of the best guarantees in the business? Plus, no payments, no interest for 6 months, and such huge buying power you're assured of paying less. You'd have to call that one great carpet store, or Carpet One, where you always get more and less. Call now.
Christy's fever had never been so high before, and she was real sick, so we took her to the emergency room. Even with all the fever medicines they have there, the pediatrician on call gave her children's Tylenol. She said for high fevers, it's what she always recommends. It's what she trusts. And so do I. because before we'd even left, Christy's fever was doing much better.
Children's Tylenol, the first choice of pediatricians.
This is a fish who is eaten by a crab, who is eaten by a hungry octopus.
The Color Doodler set lets kids draw and color with the only erasable markers made specially for kids. The Color Doodler, new from Tyco.
Sometimes the road of life can be a bumpy one. That's why there's Corel. Beautiful enough for every meal and durable enough for every day. Beautifully durable Corel, designed for living.
Oh, now, stop. Do not appreciate your manhandling me like that. What in the world's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I was just concerned about your safety.
Yeah, that's what you say.
Look, I don't think you fully understand the position that we're in.
I understand it a lot better than you think.
I beg your pardon?
Look, Martin, why don't you just cut the act? I know the truth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly why you won't let me off this boat. John, it's sailing.
Okay, it's now or never. Let's go.
Oh. If somebody reputable has some derogatory information about Diego, I think I have a right to know it.
Well, the woman that Diego was kissing, I would say, knows plenty.
I know all about her. Lily told me. And she has left town.
Well, I wouldn't be so sure.
Oh.
Well, I must go.
All right, well, you take care of yourself, all right?
I love you, Diego.
I know.
Can't eat any more pie, I know that.
Oh.
All hands accounted for.
Oh, you're kidding. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, you had us very worried, you sweet thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Oh,
me too.
You know that we all love you very much.
Yeah, I know.
And we just want what's best for you.
No, Kim, it was my fault. Really, I'm the one who messed up.
Have you eaten? Have you had any breakfast or
no,
anything?
I'm
Come on, let's get you some juice to start with, okay?
Okay.
Boys, do you want
Ryder,
juice and stuff?
what you did for Danny, thank you.
Her going to Chicago, that would have been a bad scene.
Yeah, you're right.
Worse than staying here, anyway.
It was a very delicate situation, and you handled it very well.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
I guess you might say that. Was that for me?
Indeed it is, my darling.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
You're back. Oh, yeah. Ryder convinced me that taking off was a bad idea.
So when you disappeared a few minutes ago, were you putting an APB out on Ryder?
Well, you know, good cops gotta go by the book.
So you called?
Well, you know, good woman's gotta go by her instincts.
So you didn't call?
Well, now that Danny's back and we're all together, I'd like to propose a toast.
And it's not even Thanksgiving yet.
Hey, you're supposed to be on my side. Yeah, I guess I do make a toast every year, don't I? Well, listen, even though we lost Mac this year,
we still have a great deal to be thankful for. It seems that no matter how many mistakes we make, how many differences we have, we still manage to love each other and to try to help each other. And I guess that's what families are about, and it's what families are for. So, to families.
To families.